Once upon a time, lynx roamed freely across many parts of the world. These beautiful, secretive cats were known for their tufted ears, sharp golden eyes, and short tails. There are several types of lynx, but the most common ones are the Eurasian lynx, the Canadian lynx, the Iberian lynx, and the bobcat. Each species lived in different places, from snowy forests to the warm woodlands of Europe. For thousands of years, lynx thrived in the wild. They were solitary animals, preferring the quiet solitude of the forest. Their sharp eyes and powerful legs made them excellent hunters, capable of silently sneaking up on rabbits, hares, and other small animals. Their role in nature was important. By controlling the population of these smaller creatures, lynx helped maintain a healthy balance in the ecosystem. In many cultures, lynx were seen as symbols of mystery and strength. In ancient Europe, people believed lynx had special powers. They thought the lynx could see through the dark and detect hidden things. This made the lynx a creature of great respect in myths and stories. In North America, Native American tribes also held the lynx in high regard. They saw the lynx as a spirit animal, one that could guide and protect those who respected the natural world. But over time, things began to change. As human populations grew, people started cutting down forests to build cities and farms. As the land was changed, the homes of lynx were destroyed. Many lynx species started to disappear. In Europe, the Eurasian lynx was hunted almost to extinction in some areas. In North America, the Canadian lynx faced similar challenges, as forests were cleared and their prey was overhunted. One of the most dramatic stories is that of the Iberian lynx. This species lived only in a small part of southern Spain and Portugal. Due to habitat loss, hunting, and the decline of its main food source, the European rabbit, the Iberian lynx was on the brink of extinction. By the early 2000s, there were fewer than 100 Iberian lynx left in the wild. Realizing how important lynx were to the health of the environment, people began to take action. In Europe, conservation programs were started to bring the Eurasian lynx back to areas where it had disappeared. They reintroduced lynx to forests where they had once roamed, helping to restore balance in those ecosystems. Slowly, lynx populations began to recover, and their numbers started to grow. In North America, efforts to protect the Canadian lynx also began. The lynx was listed as a threatened species in the United States, and measures were taken to protect its habitat from destruction. Conservationists worked to prevent illegal hunting and help restore the forests and prey populations that lynx depended on. The work wasn't easy, but it was necessary to save the lynx from disappearing forever. Perhaps the most inspiring story of all is that of the Iberian lynx. Thanks to years of careful planning and hard work, the Iberian lynx population began to increase. Conservationists created special breeding programs, where lynx were carefully raised in captivity and then released into the wild. They also worked to restore the habitat and reintroduce European rabbits to give the lynx enough food. By the 2020s, the Iberian lynx was no longer considered critically endangered, though it still needed protection. Today, lynx are making a comeback in many parts of the world. While they still face threats like habitat destruction, climate change, and poaching, conservationists are determined to protect them. In some places, lynx are now living in areas where they had disappeared for centuries. The history of the lynx is a reminder of how fragile nature can be and how important it is for us to protect the wild places where these animals live. Lynx help keep the ecosystems they live in healthy, and without them, the balance of nature would be disrupted. They are also a symbol of resilience. Despite the many challenges they have faced, lynx continue to survive and thrive in parts of the world where they are protected. As we move forward, it is up to all of us to make sure that lynx and other wild animals have a safe place to live. By protecting their habitats, supporting conservation efforts, and understanding the importance of these animals in our world, we can help ensure that lynx remain a part of the natural landscape for generations to come.